Let's go ahead and um, welcome everyone back to the wonderful world of Barovia, where we have um, we have the Curse of Strahd, Weal and Woe. We have Team Woe with us this evening. They have already been discussing without the DM here some various plans and information that they have gleaned from an evening of dreaming and remembering and seeing. They recently just were ambushed by um, some some cannon fodder that decided to commit suicide here in Barovia. Uh, death by death by woe.
Death
Um,
by well.
it's called depression. It kills. Be careful.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're killing that bard, by the way. He called me a sourpuss. Sebastian doesn't like that. Doesn't
I
know what
called
it
it.
is, but doesn't like
He
it.
he he called you a sourpuss.
He called all of us sourpusses, yeah.
Oh, he said you the one with the sourpuss face. He said that's all of
Yeah,
them. Yeah. Okay.
exactly, yeah.
All right. Listen,
Yeah.
Rovan talks a lot of shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's talking first. Exactly, yeah.
A lot of shit.
All right.
For somebody who was one roll away from death.
Yeah, that's true.
for, for sure. But he has he you know that any NPC that the DM enjoys role playing has legendary resistance.
Powers beyond death.
All right.
I've retroactively given people the tough feat because they hit 0 too fast.
Yeah.
What level are you? 16? Congrats, you've got 16 health left.
Oh man.
A portal in time and space suddenly opens. Your future
Another
self
version of you
saves you,
comes out, but he's tougher.
but he's tougher. Level fucking 20.
He shoves you into the portal, and now our camera follows him.
The timeline must be continued.
Oh man.
There's an entire race of Rovens on a distant plane of existence where they have already solved the curse of Strahd. Okay, so
Rowanville.
um, the Rovanians. Uh,
Rowan Town.
all right, so yeah, clue me in. What kind of things
All right.
were discussed?
Yeah, so I'm basically just going down. Number one, so two out of three of the jewels I have a decent understanding on. Those three items they're trying to acquire, right?
Yes.
One is the one they're going to see first. It is the holy symbol of Ravenkind, an amulet that, as described, can freeze the undead, especially vampires. An amulet seems to basically use sunlight as a weapon for this. And they believe is in the town of Kez, inside of an abbey, which the locals stay away from. And as Dirk put it, we're pretty good at abbeys. Um, now, now, I also mentioned to them that the locals are going to be really suspicious of Sir Arthur because he is an odd-looking dragonborn. And I thought to myself, I have the same number of limbs as he does, and I have bat wings that I can disguise.
Oh, you're counting wings
Uh-huh.
as an appendage.
Limbs.
And thinking, I always use my bottom two arms to grab the cloak and make it right.
Nice.
So I can just easily make it look like dragon wing.
Did you get upset
So I
about
can fly overhead.
about the fact that the character or the player that I would characterize as the assistant DM was like, that's bullshit. That race would not be able to accurately disguise self as me.
And I literally thought of that because I heard that whole change. I started laughing maniacally because I thought of that. It's like that's why I literally said, "Hey, look, I'm in a freaking cloak, okay? And I have my arm, only two of my arms out. I'm swinging awkwardly with this freaking dagger at people. I took steps to make sure I could look like him.
Wow, you
And you're like, yeah,
fucking
your
took
mother. What?
notes.
I took. I had nothing to do today. Okay. Um. But yeah. So, anyways, so I'm gonna disguise the dragon and make them think that the Weal team hates them. So they're gonna have a bounty and king. Perfect. Um. Now we have Argynvost, and once again, I can do the dragon plan again. So that's my new favorite thing. Paladin seems like a nice guy, but um, Argynvost, of course, has the Sun Sword. They have the pommel of the Sun Sword, unfortunately. But we can always steal the hilt still. Or, if not steal the hilt, at least make it look like they're working with Strahd, which is pretty easy. Disguised as the Ranger, disguised as whoever, and we just start hitting them at a distance. They come out to investigate, and they see one of us looking like one of the Weal team with another Weal member, and they remember the Weal members. I'm basically going to put Dow's life on the line again. Man, right? But again, we can do that second though because they're going to Kez first. But first, they have to get to Strahd, which is why the very first thing we do is warn him of some of the things they've been doing. Specifically, we're also going to mention one of Seditious' wives, who is I'm actually really not quite sure where that one was going. But hey, one of his wives he has to watch out for. And these guys have been insulting Strahd the entire time.
Yes, they have. All right.
It's yeah.
So
Also, Ez gave them the TARDIS. Sorry,
they what?
the TARDIS. As Esmeralda gave them the TARDIS. Freaking
Esmeralda
out
gave
on
them.
Z.
Esmeralda did give them the the ability to fast travel since it's season 8 of Game of Thrones. The enemy is
Yeah,
able to fast travel, so they yes have Esmeralda's wagon, which the commands are some IP.
okay.
I'm not really sure, but the command to activate the spectral horses is Alonzi, and the and to dismiss the wagon is Geronimo. I don't,
Geronimo. Yeah,
right.
that's.
Yeah.
I've watched Doctor Who.
It's
All right.
not bigger on the inside though. I promise. Although that is an
Okay.
interesting idea now. Thank you very much.
Hey,
That the
okay.
wagon is
You're
actually
welcome.
a bag of holding.
Yeah,
Because I haven't given them a bag of holding, so I'm just wondering what happens if they step inside of the wagon with a bag of holding.
indeed. There was a bunch of junk, but unfortunately, they never said what was actually inside the wagon. They're just. Oh, actually, sorry, you did. There's some scrolls and whatnot. Not too interesting. Anyways,
Yeah.
yeah. But that's all the report. That's the report I have. Sebastian is very pleased with himself. As everyone was sleeping, he's basically standing there staring at the wall. He's taking notes about everything in the stream.
The
Yeah,
stream went straight into his head, uh,
it did.
and then suddenly he just vomits information like casting of grease as he comes out of his stasis.
Exactly.
All right. So one of the things that I had decided was that there is a difference as far as there's a little bit of a time gap between the two parties, and that it's by whatever magic it is that rules Barovia. It's not possible for you both to be in the same place at the same time, right?
Mm,
That as much as your paths try to cross or influence each other, that they cannot
Yeah,
directly cross. They
that's
are
pretty cool.
currently they are currently in their game time at the gates of Krez. That was how their session ended,
mm.
as they were um, being given a test to see if they could enter. Um, so, what is the one of the things you briefed this to Strahd?
Yes, I will brief the entirety of it to Strahd. And I will say I didn't catch the name of the wife, and I apologize. But beware.
Oh, Ludmilla. Obviously, I am aware of the condition of my own home. She is, how do you say, a pain in my ass. But um, such is the business of those who take on more than one wife. If if it's not your bag, it's it is a troublesome business. There is always
Indeed, my lord.
always inviting. So one of the fun things about being close to the big bad evil guy of the campaign is that you find out that he's not nearly as competent or menacing as he appears when you are actually confronting and dealing with him. Um, so I get to have license to be able to make him a more comical character with the three of you. I do have an interesting proposal for you though, and hopefully our adversaries are. Did they give any indication when you were observing them through this? Essentially, I mean, it essentially scrying through dreams. Did they give any indication that they were also scrying on you?
Yes, my lord, though it seems that they do not have my patience to observe such.
Patience and
They
time is
may
what
mess up on
is
broader details of our plan.
excellent. Because what I would like to discuss is my intention to have them for dinner, which I believe they did indicate. However, when they have them for dinner, I would like to have them for dinner. And
Uh-huh.
this will be their final meal in Barovia. However, Outlanders can be so unpredictable, and I would entreat the three of you to come up with what you think is the most likely scenarios if they are confronted with their own deaths, for how they will attempt to escape it, and what measures can be put in place to ensure that this is their last meal here in Barovia.
Oh, my lord, I have taken some notes on their capabilities.
For
At
example,
present, hmm,
go ahead, continue.
my lord, let's say at present there are, I'd say, the three main ones we should have to worry about. Ones I'm most aware of is our artificer, who is intelligent as myself, but again, may not be as perceptive. I don't know much of her capabilities, but oh, I'm sorry. It's the Druid and the artificer. They're such lesser beings.
I understand that it's
Um,
difficult for you to differentiate between humanoid genders and species.
Indeed, my lord. It's
I
he realizes the sarcasm. He's like, I deserve that.
Oh, he gets
All right, you know
sarcasm.
what?
That's also amazing. I was not aware that you.
I in my defense, my lord, I'm 4 years old. Anyways, okay, so you almost forget those two. The two main ones I'm worried about is their paladin. Now, their paladin currently has that jewel from the hilt of the sun sword that your brother once owned.
Excuse me. What?
The sun sword. He has the pommel, and if I'm correct, it might be able to explode.
You see him check out for a moment, and you have the feeling that he may be paying a visit to these four sooner rather than later.
Yes, 50-foot radius, as I believe it was described, just for your knowledge. Um, that's the first thing. They're not going to try and get the hilt just yet. Yeah, they'll attempt to grab the holy symbol of Ravenkind from Krez, or yes, Krez. I
These
do have a plan to make that significantly harder for them.
excellent. Um, that would be that if they were to come to dinner with the holy symbol of Ravenkind and my brother's fucking sword, that would be most disagreeable.
Indeed, my lord. But thankfully, both keepers of both items are extremely paranoid of outsiders. And my lord, we are very good at stirring such paranoia.
Excellent. So, um, so your plan to make things harder for them is I will go to Kres and I will make things harder for them there.
Uh,
Um, and I will ask that you make sure that they are unwelcome at Argenvost home.
hmm, yes, my lord. Well, that allows us to do possibly Dow's plan. Dow?
Uh, you know, Sebastian, I think you're doing a great job explaining all of the group's plans. I
Ah,
think
very well.
I think you can do a very good job of expressing to our Lord what my plan is.
Well, Dow's plan, which while it has some risk involved, is nonetheless quite our style. We are going to talk to your Dark Mother, and ask her to let us borrow her bathtub,
Mm.
the skull.
You see where we're going?
She is
See,
not my mother. Who is it that told you
Dark
this?
No,
Esmeralda called her that.
yeah.
In my defense, I
I
uh,
think my Lord, most of us knew this to
I
be a
also
farce.
know where Esmeralda is if you wish to smite her. However, as you know, there's been some problems with that. Wants to tell you where.
Yeah, we're pretty sick of her as well.
Azkaban. Yeah, she's in Azkaban.
You know,
I have keyed again.
wasn't
have
she the
you
apprentice of that guy we knocked off?
have you ever gotten the impression that you're talking to like a boss or a incredibly violent person and you're saying a bunch of shit that is
Yes.
just pissing
Yeah.
them off like a
Yeah.
lot? Right,
Sometimes
it's
you have to
coming.
leave home.
It's
Yeah.
coming at him so fast. There's like he's
Yeah.
twitching, and then suddenly you just watch him walk into the other room, and
We gotta flood the
Kylo
zone.
Red the fuck out of an armoire, right? He busts it up, and then you watch as he speaks some words of Arcana, and all the pieces begin to animate and rip apart the rest of the room.
Jeez.
Hmm.
And then
You
he
know,
walks,
interesting. You know,
and then as he walks back in from the cacophony of the room next to him just being absolutely, well, it being destroyed and then it destroying itself through his own animation, he walks back in and
Inspired technique, my lord.
one moment, please. And he walks away again, and you hear the startled cry of some poor servant, and then the muffled gurgle, and he walks
oh,
back in. Okay, I have had a drink, and I have calmed my nerves.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, we are
She's
going
well,
to.
what? I am not finished yet. She is not my mother. My mother was a fucking saint. If they called me a son of a bitch, that is what they were referring to. What the fuck else did you say that pissed me off? God, I can't even fucking think straight right now.
uh, Esmeralda is in Azkaban. They have your brother
Ask the
Pommel.
fucking man! That
Yes.
motherfucker! Do you know? Oh, that mother. He is
I
insignificant.
do understand why he's made you upset.
He is insignificant and was nothing but a trifle. I still. Just because I never recovered his body doesn't mean fucking shit. Alright, so.
They do believe he's dead. That does cheer you up at
That's
all.
because he is
They
fucking
also
dead. I
believe.
killed him. Why are you
Oh,
continuing to say things that are pissing me the fuck off? Where is the face of the party?
We really felt he was doing a great job.
well, I'm not good at talking in a way that
Is it-
suits others.
This is furthering my goals.
Here's what's funny. Here's what's funny.
Of killing me?
Tell me what you think. Does hold person stop you from speaking? I don't think it would because you speak telepathically, right?
Exactly, yes. Oh,
Yeah.
and when you work on me too. What a person.
So here's
So
the question.
Oh,
Here's the question.
Yeah.
When you see Strahd like Darth Vader hold his hand out to cast hold person, you feel yourself have to make the saving throw and realize it's not going to work because wait, you're still humanoid, aren't you?
No.
You're
Monstrosity.
a fucking monstrosity. So it doesn't work, right? The question is,
Are you better off acting like it's working?
Exactly, right?
Sebastian's just gonna stop talking. Which, to be fair, he normally stands really still anyways.
right?
Yeah.
And it's just his
Makes
mind
sense.
that's like talking to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's just gonna not move. Just like recognizing that this guy wants to kill him.
I apologize. I do not usually like to take away the autonomy of my subordinates, but he's saying a lot of shit. Everybody agrees. Like he's saying a lot of shit right now.
Yeah, he
Okay?
said a lot of
I
shit.
need
Yeah.
you to make sure that it's like, my dear Dirk, like you seem to be a man of charisma. Please explain to me what it is that this monstrosity over here is communicating. And then he kind of pauses for a moment as he says the word monstrosity. And please tell me what this thing is saying.
He knows.
He knows.
He's a wizard. He would figure it out. That's like, hey, hold on.
Yeah, because that's a concentration spell too.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to concentrate on it. He kind of knows it doesn't work.
Why do I have nothing in Alexa, what am I concentrating on?
Right?
Oh,
It's answered.
Sebastian, if you permit me, my lord, I will go make some tea.
Trouble seeing clearly what you're focused on right now. The camera at what you're looking at.
Carry on.
We should hold it up so you can see us.
Sebastian goes to go make some tea. Just walks by the room.
That's hilarious. My lord, before
Alexa.
Sebastian.
Alexa, please stop. Go about your business. And the NPC that you see her holding her neck from the gash.
I can't really focus right now.
She stumbles out of the room. All right.
Yeah.
So-
Before Sebastian pissed you off, he was explaining that an alternative plan of ours is to visit that old lady
Yes.
and retrieve the convince her to allow us to use the container that is it doesn't originally serve a different purpose or something like that.
Yes,
Zhao hears a voice in his head. Silver Dragon Skull.
Yeah, silver. Yeah, exactly.
Um,
we will use it in a means related to its original purpose.
I see. I want to warn you. I let her do her thing. I do my thing. We don't, you know, she pays taxes, right? So we just kind of let her be. If she says the words, let's make a deal,
Yeah.
that's going to be a red flag for you. but
Yeah, of course.
likely in order to get a hold of this dragon skull, you will have to make a deal.
Does she have a favorite food?
It's not cupcakes.
Perhaps young bards.
Not blueberry cupcakes.
And not sprinkled with the dust of deliciousness. She has TikTok.
They said it hasn't been working today. So yeah, I hear you. Well, we will do our damnedest. I wouldn't say best because we're not good people.
Excellent.
We will
appreciate
do
your
our
frame.
damnedest. Yeah. To provide her with something of value that does not take from our ability to serve you, my lord.
Indeed.
Do you have any
I
suggestions of what you could offer her to get that skull from her?
well, this young boy, Roven, she does in fact like uh spirited treats of the Vistani flavor. What it is that she would have him do, but likely he would find himself becoming one of her scarecrows, and um, the process for which is horrifying. They
I'm
are
totally live with that.
essentially skin suits filled with hay. It is nasty business. I say this as a necromancer, and but
Right?
I mean reuse, recycle.
Yeah.
It's
the
fungible.
aesthetic.
Yeah, I mean, you have to keep on brand. This is what is important. Um,
Got it. Speaking of keeping on brand, tonight is
yes,
a big night for my brand.
yes. I will reveal to you uh, something important.
Is there any particular place you would like me to go crazy?
Well, here is what I would recommend: is I will reveal to you something that may be of importance to your branding, and he circles a spot. Ah, that's not what I wanted. That's not the tool I was looking for. There's the draw tool. And what do we got here? Nope, doop. Here we go. This is the location of a particular cave. Oh, and another line. Yay! Oh, good. Another line. Escape. This location, I'm just going to put this block here, and we're going to call that.
I just sneezed so hard. Tears shot out my tear duct. Like they hit my glasses. I think that's what happened. I don't think this was snot that hit my glasses. I think it came from my eyeballs.
All right, so up in this location of the map, he identifies a location that is the location
Triangle there.
of a cave.
Oh yeah.
If you would like
So
to
that,
follow in the footsteps of your previous life.
well, I have been thinking about it, my lord. The question I have is that what's best? I mean, I'm committed to the bit for certain. The bite, the bit, get it? But but is ceremonial combat with a loop guru going to best serve? The past can be what it was, you know. I only want to retread my steps as if it is what provides us the most power.
Here's the piece that I look at is it is possible that there may be an array of enemies that rise up based off of what you are saying is going to happen with these other outlanders. They are seeming to gather allies.
They're the worst.
These allies that are gathered may not have access to weapons of uh,
Mm.
weapons of
High quality.
magical of high quality, and
Mhm.
it may be advantageous to be impervious to anything that is not silvered, which is outlawed in the land of Barovia. I also do
Okay.
not appreciate weapons of silver.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll turn to my compatriots and I will say, I don't know how much daylight is left, but maybe at the end of the day we finish up in that mountain. There's a cave with some of my kind, and I'm thinking we can we can kick the shit out of their alpha and hijack their whole pack.
I'm down for
Are
kicking the shit out of a werewolf.
are they the same ones who are attacking
So,
Crest currently?
Dirk, Dirk,
Yeah, theoretically,
loophole,
Dirk, you
loophole
get
unlocked.
yeah. We get technically we get to kill some big bad werewolves, just not all of them, right?
I
So
hate werewolves. Become pack leader.
hey,
Hey, these two things go together.
Hey, lesser of two evils, baby.
yeah, man. It looks like they can't shake hands because they're facing the same way, but then they become wings.
To fly.
I'm thinking more along the lines of like take over and use them for cannon fodder. I mean,
Yeah, well, that's what Strahd was saying. He was saying he would love us to deliver him a squadron of of anti-silver weapon folk.
And there is also, I have received, um, oh, what's a fancy word for communication? But I can't remember it right now. Um,
communicate.
no, it's a few centuries too early
An
for
epistle.
communicate. Yes.
Well, you're talking to Alexa for crying out loud. Come on.
Th- she is a very good help. All right, she does
Right?
a perfect job on the lavatory. Um, the is is that Lady Vokter is prepared to take over Vallaki, using. She has been coming to my. Um, she has been coming to classes on necromancy here at Ravenloft, and has a team of skeletons that are ready and waiting. Also,
Strahd University.
yeah, it's 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 a by
Ravenloft
mail
youth.
correspondence, but it's still a quality program. It's certified. It's accredited. It's
By
accredited
me.
by me.
Strahd
I am the
University.
accredited. I am the accrediting authority. Uh,
Feels like
also,
Trump University to me.
Yeah,
also, I have
got a lot to do.
um, not seen Rahadin lately,
Oh dear.
and I am concerned too because I have called and he has not answered. Usually, I am able to not have any issues with being able to be in communication with him, but that ring is currently in your possession.
Yeah, when he facilitated the handoff of this ring, I realize now in hindsight, with the benefit of my companions, that Rafadin was very much giving vacation time when he spoke with us about what our responsibilities were to be. He was putting on, we might say, recreational interest.
You see his face flush, probably because of his drink that he had earlier. Um, Recreational activities, is that what he called her?
It was hard to follow.
They are incredibly hard to follow, but there are two people that seem to be um, conspicuously never in the same room together. And no, I am not saying that Rahadin is cross-dressing. I am saying Ludmilla and Rahadin have made it a point to not be seen together.
Hmm.
See, this is
Perhaps
what
what
I
is suspicious.
this is what I mean. You take in a young mortal girl. She is nice. She makes you feel alive. And then suddenly your ex-wife or your wife starts getting all kinds of problems. You sleep for a few decades because you are depressed about a previous relationship, and then it's like, yep. You're not taking care of this. Your responsibilities here at home. It's madness. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like no
Oh.
respect.
Yeah.
So
Can't even sleep a winkle.
that is why I had to bring in outside help. Because if you're looking to make reductions in your staff, it is usually good to get a outside third party to be able
Yeah.
to identify where the weaknesses are. So I really appreciate you guys, and it's not just the blood talking. I really feel like we are bros. I have a question
Yep.
for you. If you were trying to, you know, I don't want to say love bomb, but just show as much affection as possible in order to manipulate a mortal woman into falling in love with you. What kind of gifts would you guys think would be like good?
Hmm.
Flowers
Well,
and
my
perfumes
lord.
are always a good idea.
That one should. Nope.
Nope.
Don't even. Not. Nope.
It, Sebastian just always like he kind of like angrily sips his tea that he's made. It's like he's pouring another glass for everyone else to use the other arms. And just
what ideas
I
does
think
Sebastian have though? Just
and Sebastian really is the pauses. He's like, well, it's very simple, right? So I'm treating it as she's a target. I mean to bribe her. I do not understand human love. Isn't that odd?
oh,
Or
all
any
right,
love
wait.
for that matter.
I don't want you to actually tell him he's not going to listen.
Oh,
But what
but
I am
basically it's like just along the lines of like
my,
get to know her, follow her every movement, basically be creepy stalker mode on her, and find out
Right?
something she actually enjoys,
okay.
and
Yeah,
give
yeah,
her
yeah.
that.
Of course, dude. Of course. Yeah.
my lord,
Much better.
Now, what
my
do you
lord,
have?
you should, if you are to give her a gift, you should pull a gift from one of your own. And you have a far greater gift than anyone I know in necromancy. Perhaps she has a dead sibling or parent that you could return to her.
Her,
Surely you would win her over.
her father did die. You're right. I could bring him back and
There you go. And then
reunite her with
he
her
can
father.
give. And then he
He
can
can give the blessing. This is a
give the
fucking great
blessing.
idea. This won't be too
Yes.
bad at all. You're right.
Yeah.
And Sebastian's antenna starts twitching nervously. Like no, it's just for tea.
The gift of necromancy. Or I I have heard that the ladies of Barovia are quite jealous of your mastery of your great black flaming horse.
Ah, yes,
Perhaps you gift her a horse of some kind.
indeed.
What?
Is there a Bocephalus Junior?
Well,
A little bow?
a tiny horse.
A tiny horse, yes.
Oh, this is a good idea.
And then you can say tiny horse for tiny lady.
Well,
No.
please do not mock my speech.
I'm just saying it how you would say it.
Is
I
my
don't have an
is
accent.
my
You have an accent.
is my fucking culture a joke to you?
It
I did
sounds so
not
much
say blah,
cooler
blah,
when you
blah.
say
Oh God, it's just
Yeah.
all right. I will say that this is all good plans. Now, do you want time to be able to think about dinner preparations, or do you have some ideas about that before we? If you have them, I am. I would be interested in getting
I
them.
have
Dinner.
heard roasted blackbird is in season.
Oh, that would be fucking good. The problem with the preparation of a whale raven is that they revert to their natural form. I would have to like roast just
You
enough.
would have to suspend their
Oh,
regeneration, my lord.
yes, but
The were-raven is different than the other lycanthropes. I can speak from expertise. They have a regenerative factor. That
indeed,
is the source of your anguish when it comes to them.
I
You
indeed.
could suspend this factor.
How would I suspend it?
A chill touch of some consistent kind, perhaps. That is right up your alley, my liege.
A chill,
Necromancy.
a chill touch, and a little bit of roasting, and keep them just right there on the edge of death, so that way they do not revert to their original form.
You can't recover hit points under the frozen chill touch.
We are going to have.
Perhaps then an outward sear around the bird.
This is good stuff. I like all this. This is good stuff.
By preparations, do you mean how to combat the enemy, my lord?
And well, I mean the and how to fuck them up before I do. I like to make sure that
Hmm.
I like to play with my food, right? So the suggestion of traumatizing them is
Play one of the greatest and oldest tricks in the book,
My
my liege. Find the one that is the most selfish and offer them half of your coffers if they join you.
that'd be that'd be the ranger, my lord. Somewhat.
oh I have been doing a bit of my own scrying, and I think that if I offered a +3 bow, which I do have in my armory, that the dude would like kill his own mother.
So if you
Oh,
wanted to psychologically traumatize him,
since Sylphine came down with that dramatic illness, perhaps you could offer him the bow and a seat amongst the greater party.
Ooh,
Huh?
indeed, that is an interesting idea.
Pull him through the curse that separates us from them. Pull him to our side of the equation, my lord.
I would have to see the availability of his spirits on Mondays, but yeah.
Of his Mondays days, yes, my lord.
uh, my lord, if that does not work for him, I wish you also play with your food. You see, the ranger really hated the fact I was able to disguise as him. If you had, say, I don't know, some way to have my face with his name on it, my lord, I think he would flip his
Or
everything, my lord.
perhaps disguise all of the servants of the house as him.
As somewhat. Ooh,
As
yes, my
someone
lord. Actually,
Hold
I
on, I am getting pen and paper.
Especially the ones that don't look like him.
You know what's funny about being the villain party is that kissing Strahd's ass is like half the fun.
Exactly, right?
It really is.
Luckily, he is not immune to
No,
charm.
you
Okay. All right. So,
Not to say that he has an ego, but he is the land.
I am okay. So we have Raven
John,
Roast.
that was the ego of the living planet joke.
I have Raven Roast. I have
Raven
Dead
roast, yeah.
Dead Dad. Um,
Yep.
what's it called? With Blessing. Yep.
Blessing. Dead dad's blessing.
Yep. And then
Dead
we have
dad's dowry.
Make
Right.
sure
Keep the alliteration up.
right, and then we have and then we have oh yes,
Uh,
Rangers.
Servants Van Helsing.
Servant. Servant.
That is
Han
weird.
Velsing.
Han Helsing. That's
Yeah,
right.
it's really original. It's nice. You know how
It's
he got the name somewhat.
it's
So
legally distinct.
somewhat was from the previous campaign. He had another character named somewhat, and I'm like, hey, have you figured out a name for your character yet? He's like, somewhat, and I'm like, okay, I'm writing that fucking down.
That's funny.
I've been asking you what it is. So, all right. What else do we got? So,
And that if that doesn't work, the servants handvelsing, plural.
yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure, yeah, like
Yeah.
and it, green cloak. That
Don't they have a robot dog?
yes, and they have a robot dog.
Yeah.
Its name
My lord,
is
those things are so easy to destroy.
Do you have any very large magnets, my lord?
Lodestones.
Thank you. I was having trouble translating from your Outlander speech. Lodestone
Nice.
of metal attraction.
That's right.
Mm.
Ah, yes, very good.
And lots of light.
Mhm.
Wait,
Make it
Oh.
very
why?
bright.
Why is
Keep
Why would that-
this?
Keep that
Oh,
ranger from hiding so
anti-ranger.
easily.
But the problem is their paladin would benefit from such things, and
Light spells?
rather any way to prevent them from leaving the room. They like to run, my lord.
Oh, so,
Oh lord, I also.
so arcane lock is going to be
Hmm.
yes. Any other
Yes, indeed.
any other spells you think that I should, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say I am a 7 if I'm not mistaken.
Any scrolls of grease?
Mhm.
Those are always fun.
Oh,
I was about to suggest that one. Let's see. Imagine how much they hate it. I
Exactly right.
remember our first encounter still was the only thing that seemed to almost trip you up, my lord.
I would
But
say
Sebastian realizes once again that he's dangerously close to being held persons. Anymore.
animate objects. Oh yeah, 5th level. Okay.
My lord, I know you are a spellcaster of some great renown, but perhaps you would entertain the idea of introducing some variety.
Yes.
Perhaps acquire for yourself a powerful scroll to use at the start of combat
Yes.
with these fools.
I have a fantastic library. What scroll are you looking for?
Foresight is a favorite choice,
Oh, I had not thought of this.
as it lasts 8 hours, and using the scroll allows you to quickly cast the spell and not take a whole minute.
I see. Yes, that is excellent. Excellent idea. Foresight scroll.
Animate objects is great too, especially if you got a lot of bear traps or smaller items around.
Now stick the swords on them, my lord.
Exactly, right?
The halberds.
Stick their swords on them if possible.
I do have a variety. I have an entire freaking tower full of animated halberds. I could probably pull a few of those
There you
from.
go. Yeah.
Yeah, see, this is the problem. I mean, usually I try to do this all on my own, and
Yeah.
I need to learn how to to decentralize, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Team Evil for the win.
Yes, indeed.
Right.
All right, be gone.
Yeah, we scatter. we all run out different doors and we like recruit doors.
All right. So yeah, based off of this conversation, that's gonna be ridiculous. I already love it.
I
you've given him
Probably
a
gonna take
lot
time
to
on my day to watch it.
a lot to think about.
Great. And
Mostly
we
he's
have
got
so much to do as well.
yes, indeed. What is it that you are looking at doing first?
Well,
Well,
as you said,
if there was something we could fit in during the day before the
You
midnight
still
bell tolls for us.
you still have 24 hours.
Sweet. Okay.
oh,
What is there anything on our table
That could be
that is immediate or urgent, like something happening that we want to
Krez,
intercept? Krez. What do we
they are
want?
going.
We
They're
know
already at
they
Krez.
are there, but we know we won't exactly be there the same time they are. But what do we want to do? What do we want to grab there?
We want to make the locals hate Sir Arthur, the
That's right.
dragon.
That's right. You ready? Yeah, and Krez is close to where we need to end the night, anyways. Krez is very close to the mountains. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Yes, it
Pretty
is.
close.
And maybe if we could also warn the Abbey as well, make it
well.
if they even manage to get through the front gate.
So just as a
Sorry.
reminder of, you can roll a history check for about uh, 15 minutes ago. Strahd said that he was going to head to Krez because
Oh, right.
with the party being there, you're not able to.
Yeah, and he also was
Okay.
like, "Oh, that's your great plan. Send me." So, yeah. So,
Okay, well, in that case,
what else?
so we have either Azkaban to get the lady because so number one, we're gonna have to watch out for lightning. There's lightning around there. But if we can't get to the door, we'll be fine.
Azkaban, the
Open up
wizard
the
tower.
door.
Yes.
Yeah, the wizard tower. Yep. The wizard tower.
What's our other option?
Either that or we gather our allies over by the Argynvost. Either we do the bathtub plan, we talk to the spider people, or we frame the Weal team. Or a combination of all three.
What do we think Baba Yaga will want for the skull?
She wants the kid.
Rogan's soul.
She wants the kid.
Yeah.
Where is Rogan and Krez?
No, he's actually in Azkaban.
All right, let's go get him.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think that's us going to Azkaban for Roven on one hand. Nice spoons and bangs.
So likely she would delight in having y'all draw from a deck to find out just the sheer amusement of watching either you become more powerful or become completely hamstrung. Would be a delight for.
If we were to approach her without a yummy child, that's likely what she would want us to do is risk it for the biscuit.
That, or even that might still be part of her game, but it depends on how
that might be
the
the
rolls
cost
go.
of even a fair bargain.
Yes.
Okay.
Whether one of you or all three of you, right?
Yep.
Yeah. We get Esmeralda too.
Yeah, let's go to Azkaban. Let's see if we can get Dothan.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get Esmeralda. If we can, that'd be awesome. To throw Esmeralda at Strahd's feet and to have Dovin as a treat for trading the lady mother, who is not apparently Strahd's real mom.
Yes.
I gotta tell you, Sebastian, I said out loud that we all knew that. I have no clue.
Esmeralda framed it like she was his dark mother, not his actual mother, but more like his mentor, I guess, in dark magic.
Like an au pair?
I don't know what the word means.
Like a live-in nurse?
Like a nanny.
Like a nanny?
Yep. More like a college professor that he got close with.
Yeah.
Mrs. Starfire?
And here's to you, Baba loves our God. All right.
Oh,
All right, approaching the
Cuckoo, cuckoo, Baba loves our God.
Okay, we did have a long rest. Cool.
Hey.
Yep, you can take a long rest if you haven't already. That was part of the deal.
Sweet.
So
Let's do it.
when you attempt to use the ring in order to travel to the tower, you find yourself kind of uh, kicked back. So when you use the ring, it actually you feel yourself moving through the arteries of the of
Land.
the land, and then um, like come close to the tower, and then kind of rebound back away from it.
Did you guys feel that? We got shunted back from the tower and sent
Um,
to
So,
the next
warning,
nearest
there will be an
station.
anti-magic field, so watch out for that. We're gonna have to run.
Ah, anti-magic field, you say?
Yes,
Well, good thing we have an ant with 2 eyes.
that's
We will
not
surely survive the anti-magic field.
that's not what that means.
nope.
Oh,
Sebastian
what does it mean?
starts crying.
What
If you
does it
could
mean?
cry, you would.
I have an intelligence of 11.
It means your gods will not save you here.
No. That doesn't sound like what anti-magic. I call your bluff.
I don't know how to bluff. To Sebastian bluffing.
Sebastian says, "I don't know how to bluff." Is this a
As
bluff?
you guys have seen him lie repeatedly to people.
I cannot
Well,
lie,
let it
except for
shoot us
just this
out
one.
wherever it can.
All right, so it shoots you out. It shoots you out there.
Nice.
You
I
hear
can see my house from here.
you hear the sound of a lute from coming from the tower, and it is playing a song, trying to master it. And it's like bang 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 bang, and you hear like this uh, padding on
Rhythm.
the side of the lute, and you can see the flicker of a light up in the tower. The There is no wagons parked out front. There is nothing else can be seen. Go ahead and make perception checks, just to.
Oh, can you make one for me? I'll be right back. I'm also listening, but I'm gonna grab food real quick. Sorry.
Yep, go ahead.
Oof, bad roll on my part.
Okay, where is the needs button?
Yeah, I didn't do so hot either.
Ugh, you rolled way higher than
You got a 14?
I rolled a 7.
Oh,
Okay.
so the 14 over there on the side.
All right. There's the.
I know.
There's
After my
Seba-
bonus.
there's Sebastian's roll. I don't know what his bonuses are, but with a passive 17, Dow, you are the one that does spot though, that there is just the flicker of hair that you see pass by the window.
Yeah, familiar.
Um, yeah,
The color of Esmeralda
No.
Davenir.
no,
No.
it looks like it's just the kid, and he's all alone.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Dovin. Yeah, see, I'm not even sure we have to approach the door. We can probably fly up to the top. Roven.
Yep, I just want to make sure that.
Who is Dovin?
You two can fly. I can't.
Oh, Dovin is a guy from Magic the Gathering. He's a Vidalcan lawyer. He's a jerkbag. Just like this kid. Roven. All right. Well, I'm thinking we get to the tower. We evaluate how the wards around the door do or don't protect the rest of the tower's optional entrances up high, and see if we can't just fly in through the top and hold person this kid. And just like we also have the potentiality that some of these wards could be removable by dispel magic, which is something that I keep prepared. One of my favorite cards to play.
All right.
You guys go invisible and scout? Like fly around and scout?
I don't like. Yeah, I mean we can. Does Sebastian have like a bird or something? Does
No,
anybody have a familiar? That was Sylphine.
that was Sophie that had the
Ugh.
that had the spider. Would love to go up and
Sebastian's got his metallic spider we can send in. His steel defender.
I think even if we made that thing invisible, it would get noticed.
Probably. Just walk up to the door and just be like, Candygram.
There he is. Can't hear you.
Now, I don't have anything flying
Anyway.
necessarily, but I do have an idea.
What's your idea?
So I have the ability to make things glow. What we do is we find someone who's capable of throwing things great distances, Dirk, and we
Okay.
have him launch projectiles at the tower that are glowing. And if we get to if you throw above the tower, right, and go straight down, and it stops glowing, we'll be able to see it. We'll know that the anti-magic field is around the entire tower. That's what we're trying to determine, right?
Well, I think I'll be able to detect magic that. What we're trying to determine is, can we just can we make a plan to kidnap this kid by going then through up top?
so there is
Right.
there is scaffolding that you actually see around the outside of the tower.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel, Sebastian, about flying up there? Would you say, Dungeon Master, that the tower is sheathed in dim light? Huh?
So the photo
Dim
here.
light,
No,
would you say?
it
Okay.
it is the evening before the evening
Lit.
before the full moon. So there is a full moon or a near full moon that is starting to peek through the the um, the clouds, but the cloud cover is heavy. So and it is evening time.
Evening time with heavy cloud
That
cover.
sounds like dim
That's what
light to
I
me.
heard. That's what I heard. I didn't hear
I mean-
anything about giant moonlight.
But here's the problem, though. Once I get close enough to the tower, I'll stop flying.
Don't do that.
That's what I'm worried about. How to stop myself?
Why would you stop? Why would you
falling.
stop? Oh, because of the anti-magic?
Yes, that is because I don't. It's around the tower. It's not just the tower itself. If I
Okay, well, you know what I
Right.
don't want to do? You know what I don't want to do this evening?
die,
Is just stand around this tower talking about
Exactly.
going up.
Exactly.
So how
We
about
can
how about you know, I think we're pretty badass. I think we have a little slack to give. Why don't we just walk up to the front of the tower?
lightning.
not?
We should run.
Lightning?
We're gonna be hit
We
by
should
lightning.
run?
Yes. Oh, actually, I do have a thought about that. We need to send in something more expendable, several somethings if possible, to run at the tower to trigger the lightning. From what I could tell, that tower can't take much more of the lightning.
Would you send your
We can
defender in
save
there?
it.
So the tower just shoots
Lightning
lightning
will-
indiscriminately?
At enemy targets, yes, and attack the wheel team. Well, they're also trying to break in through the window, so
It attacked the
they're
wheel team
idiots.
because they tried to break
Yes.
in. Well, sounds like we
Yes.
should just walk up and try to knock on the door.
That's what I
Let's
think.
Actually,
let's not do the thing they did.
you know what?
All right.
I have
Sebastian,
no
you're a
notes on that.
genius.
Let's go.
Let's walk right. We walk right up to the door.
Let's
We
go.
walk right up to the door.
If you hear any thunder, start running.
Also, I'm gonna step away and grab a snack, but I'm still listening.
All right,
So,
so-
our plan is to walk up to the door, and I can disable the puzzle. I know how it goes.
All right, so you find yourself at the wizard tower door, and um, there, inscribed on the front of the door, is a poem, along with movable slats that are essentially a hey, welcome to the reverse of an escape room. Put the pictures in the correct order and gain entry. Within these tiles, the path lies untold. 5 symbols of power, a story to unfold. Arrange them from darkness to light. Reveal the order, unlocking insight. Embrace wisdom's. Hey, stop on your phone. You don't get to be on your phone trying to look
I'm staring at the screen.
uh, reveal the order
My
of the
phone's right here.
unlocking insight. Embrace wisdom's touch, a tower profound before your quest to darken castle ground. Amidst the dark, where the foes hold might, triumph and bathe in the land in light. All right, so
Right.
you have
So the sun is the last one,
Correct.
right? So
what I want
it
you to
says
do
reveal
is
the order, unlocking insight. I think that's when the instructions stop, and that's when the order begins.
discuss and then type the answer uh, into the chat.
So it's going to end with sun, right?
Okay.
And it seems to start
Yeah,
with
so again,
embrace wisdom's touch, which might be
the owl.
Oh,
the
yeah.
owl because of the spell, enhance ability, owl's wisdom, which is a touch spell.
And the bat's going to be, well, either the bat or the orb is going to be darkness.
So it says wisdom's touch,
So
then a
that land is
tower.
Barovia. That's the darkness.
Okay.
Okay.
So the darkness,
Um.
and then
Oh. So then the darkness. Before your quest to darken castle grounds. Okay, hold on. Embrace wisdom's touch. Owl. A tower profound. That's the tower. Before your quest to darken castle grounds. So darken is like the night.
yep.
Now let me ask this:
And then
what is
amidst
that?
the dark where foes hold might, that's bat. And then sunlight.
All right, so why don't you put it in the chat as Dow steps
Alright, so
backwards? As Dow
Owl.
steps 20 feet
Sebastian's
away from
good
you.
at knowing that he might be about to die. Owl, tower. Wait, hold on. Sorry. Yeah, owl, tower, night sky, night sky.
Amidst the dark, where foes hold might, is that going to be your night or is that going to be your bat?
No, so before your quest to darken castle grounds, amidst the dark. So before your quest to darken castle grounds, right? So that's the night. Amidst the dark where foes hold might. That's the last line before light. Foes hold might. That's the bat. Okay, the vampire.
Makes sense.
Bat, and then the sun.
Yep.
So, hey, real quick, Sebastian, he kind of dismissed the exact order kind of offhandedly as he was listening to the other team because he's like, this puzzle seems really easy. Can I make a history check just to kind of do his own little
Remember
version of
what he
augury
did?
to just check to see if like this seems right?
Yeah, you bet.
All right, history check, sweet. As he says, owl, tower, night sky, bat, sun.
I think some of those are right.
All right, so let's just do a history check. Normal.
All right,
As he
so
rolls a 15, owl, tower, night sky, bat, sun. He thinks to himself, this
say
seems...
say that one more time.
It says from darkness to light. Are we sure that darkness isn't the first one?
Yes, because that's Barovia. So again, owl, the Barovia, Night sky, bats, sunlight.
Okay. It sounds like the right symbols for sure.
All right. So he's gonna put it in. Gonna rearrange the tiles.
Wait, are you saying that's the same ones the players did?
It is definitely
Yes.
one that
Before
Because they
got
eventually
struck by
actually did go to
lightning?
the door and open it, but after they tried to break in.
Yeah.
Right. So yes, it does sound very familiar. It is what the players did. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw. Everyone that is
Yes.
with
Hurry up, don't say.
Everybody?
the only person that does it is the person that said I stepped 20 feet away from the tower.
Excellent. I didn't even say 15 feet.
Okay, so Sebastian doesn't need to.
All right.
Darn.
All right.
That's unfortunate.
All right. So both of you pass. The good news is, all right, that your history check was a little bit off just because of the amount of advantage that you had with being able to get the get some of the answers from the previous individuals. But I never gave the rogue the ability to do a dexterity saving throw. I just fucking fried him. So, you take 16 points of damage.
Woo.
Both you and the paladin.
Dang.
Also, you hear the cracking of the stones as there is a moment where you feel like the entire tower is about to collapse on top of you.
Let me detect magic real quick.
How?
Make you annoyingly explain what I see. Here, I'm gonna. There's the. Can you see the marker?
I do see that you have attempted to detect magic on this door.
I placed a measured template on the wall.
All right. So as the measured template disappears, you with your detect magic, obviously there is the lingering presence of evocation magic from the lightning.
Yeah.
There is the weird experience of your detect magic failing around the tower. So like it's just at the edges of it, you're picking up this massive amount of magic that then becomes like a void.
Yeah.
It's like you put the red template that you just put, you have a colored template, you put it over, and suddenly the red pieces are just become blotted out by it.
Yeah. You see my eyes are like flaming or whatever.
Yeah.
And I go, Sebastian, you're right. I can see the anti-magic field. Well, I can confirm that it is here, if only because I cannot see it.
Sebastian grabs a rock from the ground.
Go ahead and make another perception check
Pierces
too.
Tao's head, goes back in the rock.
Will I have advantage on this one because of detect magic?
No.
Only you know that. Okay. Doobity doobity doo.
Oh dang.
Yeah. So it was, and forgive me for. Hold on. Let me actually, just because
my child. The only thing I won't forgive you for is lightning damage. Suddenly I take force damage.
In addition to the aberration magic and the evocation magic and the lack
Yeah.
of magic around the area. You also um, spot a hint of illusion magic.
Ooh. I turn to Sebastian and I say, our great big illusion may still be around.
What
The big blue
are your
illusion.
fighting?
Oh, you'll see.
Big blue.
If we fuck this code up enough, you'll see.
Oh, this is a different rendering of the module. I just want to make sure that you know.
Sure. I'm just referring to what Dow
To what Dow has known, yes.
Oh, this can't kill me. It's an illusion.
So, are you suggesting we walk through the door, or?
Did we get it right or wrong?
Oh, you got it
We
wrong.
got blasted,
Well,
so
We got
I
it
got
wrong.
struck by lightning, so.
It's wrong. Okay, so I think we need to rearrange a couple of the tiles, right?
Okay.
Let's put
Arrange
the,
them right from darkness to night. We could focus on that part.
arrange them right from darkness to light. Embrace
Yes,
wisdom touch, a tower profound before your quest to darken castle ground. Amidst the dark where foes hold might. Man,
So
what
is
do we
that
want to try?
Is that castle? Is that supposed to be Castle Ravenloft? Because that would be where the foes hold might, right?
Yeah, that's definitely Castle Ravenloft.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So we did Owl Tower, Night, Bat, Sun, right? What if we did
Yes.
what if we did Night, Owl Tower, Night, so it's from darkness to
night.
light. So it'd be dark.
Night.
Yeah, dark is what I'm calling night now. So dark,
Yeah.
owl,
David.
owl,
That's
tower, bat. Try. Okay. Dow is gonna have the two of you back away
Yeah, good idea.
All right.
and say, we may as well bet on ourselves here. And I'll push the two of you away, and I'll try dark, owl, tower, bat, sun.
Sebastian. He's looking at. I don't think.
Give me just a
I think
moment.
it might be Dark Tower or Owl Bat Sun.
You think so?
It's already in. It's already in. It's already in.
Yeah. No, I'm locked in my answer, but he's saying if it's wrong, he's already hypothesizing what to try next.
Yes, like as he's saying this as.
But I think if I'm wrong, I think Dirk gets the next guess.
Well, him and I already he gets struck already, but he's a little tankier than I am, so. No offense, Dirk.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. I could be about to fucking die.
So let me. There we go. Oops.
This stuff is so good.
Yeah.
That's our advertisement for this episode.
Yeah. Popcorn for dinner is way better for you than Skittles for dinner.
Right.
I'm on an upward track, actually.
Oh, right. Yeah, because oh, wow.
Yeah, a few weeks ago, I ate a whole bag of Skittles during D&D. And then went to sleep. I woke up in the morning and pissed a rainbow out my ass.
Yeah, actually, that's pretty much right, yeah.
All right. So you watch as you rearrange the tiles and try the door latch, and instead of being tased, the door opens.
Nice.
Too bad Elle's not here.
Dirk, how does Dal keep on living through all this?
I
So-
don't know.
He's concentrating
lucky,
on
I
Death
guess.
Ward.
Right?
That's why he has the concentration above his head.
Um,
Am I still concentrating on something? I fucking am.
Yeah,
No, it's detect magic.
What's great? Okay, what's great too is that you can do a long rest and still find yourself concentrating on a spell that lasts a
Yeah.
minute.
Yeah, it's pretty. All right, so the door opens, and I turn to my
Indeed.
companions, and I have the biggest shit-eating grin on my face. And again, Dow says, "Too bad Sylphine's not here to see me right, to see me correct, see me beat the
indeed.
puzzle."
Sebastian, I just can't believe that you got it right. All right. So how do we want to just barge in and start killing things, or do you
No,
want to
we
have a
wanna-
plan?
We do want to barge in, but we don't want to start killing things. Let's just walk in, though.
So just walk in and see what happens.
Yep.
All right. Can I summon my little spider?
Yes, you may.
All right. So I summon the spider and just order it. Just stay behind me and
Yeah.
protect me. All right.
Where is your little friend? That's upsetting.
Okay.
All right. As you step in, there are 4 golems, stone golems, that are in front of you, all holding on to the onto wheels or onto ropes that extend up into the ceiling, and currently the floor in front of you is open and empty. Hold on, which is different than how it looks here.
Right.
The floor
Oh shit.
is empty, right? And
Right.
looking up, you can see a wooden platform up at the top of the tower, and a hole that is this wooden. It's an elevator, right?
Mhm,
And
mhm.
the ropes are held by these 4 stone golems.
They have elevators, but they don't have magnets.
They have lodestones of
Yeah.
metal attraction.
Exactly. So I kind of explained to them that, yeah, the golems control it. There's not a voice lock per se. You can kind of just ask them to, lower the elevator.
So, down, please.
There's no
No, you ask
there's
them.
no handle. There's no lever.
Nope, you have to talk to them. You have to
Yeah.
ask them to lower the
Yeah.
platform. I can't do that because I can't speak.
Excuse me, golems. Lower platform, please.
They turn to you, and as they turn to you, comically, you
I am
watch
so clenched right now, by the way.
as
By
a
the way.
bolt hits one in the forehead and clatters off, falling to the ground
Where'd it come from? Where'd the bolt come from?
from
We
behind
didn't
you.
do it.
Oh,
Behind us.
shoot.
We
Roll
all
for
kind of
initiative.
turn around.
Nice. Nice.
I was wondering how do you play that?
You hear what sounds like the sound of a small boy who
Oh, I'm
says,
ready. I'm ready, kid.
"Hello."
Oh, yeah.
It sounds
Oh, it's the punk.
it is the punk.
Uh-huh.
But let's go
Whose
ahead.
name is Roven.
Whose name is Macaulay Rovin,
Macaulay Roven.
or what was the kid's name in Home Alone?
Kevin.
Kevin.
Kevin McAllister.
Kevin. Okay, so Rovin McAllister.
Roven
You hear the
McAllister.
sound of Rovin McAllister. Hello, and he shoots his hand crossbow from a position of greater invisibility. Correction. It comes from the the sound of his voice comes from up in the tower.
Okay.
All right.
Give us a turn order.
I have a suggestion. And as we watch the golems about
Oh
to do
my
their
god,
thing,
we're in combat with
let's
the clay
run.
golems too? Yeah.
You're in for the
Wait,
what?
hold on. If they're not holding us to the ropes. And Sebastian says in their minds, to his minds, if they're not holding on to the ropes, he says as they prepare to engage, then that platform's going to come crashing down.
Mhm.
If that
Yeah,
happens, we can go up.
No. So the lightning came from behind us. We turn and we see
The lightning
kid.
came. No, you do not see the kid.
The lightning came from above.
No,
It was lightning, it was an arrow.
the tower itself shimmers, and then kind of like a almost like a cage of lightning that kind of surrounds the entire. So the entire castle or the entire tower kind of crackles with electricity, and anyone standing within 10 feet of it um, gets shocked. Um, and the person that is actually pulling on the door gets hit. I should have had him roll with disadvantage, but that's fine. All right. So, Sebastian, you are up first.
All right. So what? So the golems. So they let go of the ropes at this point.
They have not let go of the ropes.
Okay, but they're turning.
Yes.
Huh. I kind of want to see if I can wait for them to let go of the ropes or see if they will. Can I do I guess, I have an investigation perception check. I also want to see if their feet are like attached to the floor or not.
They are not.
They're not attached to the floor.
No, when
Do you know what this means?
shift to turn to look at you. Yes, I do.
How far are they apart? Would you say?
They are what you can see. Oh wait, you can't see because I didn't actually bring you back to the first floor. Now you can see.
Okay. So interesting. What is that in terms of uh 15? So if I had something that say was a 20-foot radius, something, I could probably do something really evil. Wait,
Yes,
hold
you
on. Let me
can.
just. Actually, no, it's 10 foot. Oh, it's 10 foot. Hold on. 1 sec. Let me just double check.
Yes, cast your fucking grease.
That's what I was waiting for too.
10-foot square. I'm sorry. Okay, actually, I can only target one of them. They're actually too far apart.
Truly
Huh.
nothing more evil than Greece.
That's true. Well, to be fair, that's why we had. Hmm.
I thought
That might not be.
we agreed the plan was get the fuck out of here.
Well, no. Our plan was to get up through there. We need the elevator to drop, so we need them to drop the elevator.
In my mind, everything changed when I saw these 4 clay golems on the turn order. I don't want anything to do with this building anymore.
You
know what I mean?
Sebastian kind of sighs. You know what? No idea.
Before I pressed begin engagement, it did warn me that the encounter was epic.
I'm telling you.
Sebastian. Actually, you know what? No, I do have no idea. Let us simply
the Wookiee win.
Run and make them follow us out the door. We go back in and bada boom.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least we just need to make them drop the. Mm-hmm. We need to make them drop that platform. Okay. So as for what I'm actually going to do, though, you know what?
Oh, well, that's not bad.
I'm going to cast grease on the golem on the farthest right corner. Yeah.
This turn order is crazy.
Yes.
I see Sebastian, Dirk, Steel Defender. Then I take my first turn. Then there's 2 clay golems. Then I take my second turn.
Because why not?
Yeah.
I only rolled once. I promise.
Did I?
Yeah. So I'm going to cast cast grease, and I'm gonna just walk casually out the or run casually out the room
Run
outside.
casually out the room. Got it.
There's still 2
Yep.
Dirks, by the way.
I can't move my
Where's the
character for some
second
reason.
Dirk?
Oh, there he is.
17 and 16.
For
See him on
some
the turn
reason-
order.
Oh,
What
that's
did
why.
I-
I'm sorry. I had the thing on. Okay, cool. I can.
I have defaulted
can't-
to your
Oh my
highest roll.
God. So wait, let me get this straight. You cast grease on the clay golem.
Yep. And then I walk out the building.
So we just want to eliminate any possibility that it's not gonna attack us.
No, we want to eliminate the possibility of
Really?
it holding onto the ropes. And I think a good way of doing that is make sure it's not standing.
What he's, I think, looking for is do you hit the same clay golem that got hit with a crossbow bolt?
Huh? Oh, that didn't do a thing to it.
It,
You know what?
It's an important question to answer, John.
Actually, that's a great question.
Back up for a second. Do you shoot? Do you grease? Do you commit a crime in Outlaws of Thunder
do you,
Junction terms?
do you assault?
Right? You played Outlaws of Thunder Junction, right? When you
No.
when you did? Okay. Well, interacting with an opponent or their graveyard or their hand or whatever was committing a crime. It was a mechanic.
Okay. And wait, in that case, okay, you know what? Fair enough. I can see that. Okay, so I'm sorry. I will target Grease with the guy who got shot. So long as it does not make us fall over, because I'm not actually trying to kill the party with Grease. Want everyone to know that.
Okay, so
Fire
he's going to
actions.
grease the one that has already been shot.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah, and
Maybe
that
if you
is
only aggravate one.
that is the one that you shot, or that is the one that you greased.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Awesome, cool. In that case, and then once I do that, I'm going to tell my
Right
spider
now
to,
along, my friend.
I don't know,
Hey,
cover our
what's in
exit.
this, how come we didn't spend 20 minutes asking what's in this caravan?
It's not there.
Right?
It's
Oh, it's not
it's.
there.
It's not there
Cool.
now.
Cool.
Oh wait, maybe.
Got it.
Oh wait, maybe it's a. Oh, that's where it is. It's a. Is it a template? No, it's
No,
part of the.
otherwise
It's
I
a
would
part of the
say-
map. It's a part of the map, and I can't erase it.
Have y'all gotten like
Oh no, I can.
have y'all gotten like a dozen texts today for like political fundraising purposes?
Thank goodness, no.
Everything exploded.
I get them all the time.
I've been end to end, stop to stop about 10 times today.
And stop.
Like, if I could
and
give money
stop.
to politicians, I'd be doing other things right now.
Yeah. Like a robot. All right, so we greased that guy. What is? Does he slip?
Well, I know we're gonna find out in a second, but in the meantime, actually, you know what? Sebastian will stay right there. Not Sebastian, but the spider will stay right there to assist Dal and Dirk, hopefully helping them avoid getting hit.
Clear the door. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
If
Exactly.
these guys all decide to line up, you know it's coming, right?
Yeah.
A projectile.
So yeah, that's my turn.
All
Now I can use
right.
a bonus action this time.
Dirk, you're up.
Alrighty. They're just gonna have to foot it out the door.
Thank you, Queen Amidala.
30 feet. Boop. And point to try back that way. If these guys line up in the door, they're getting blasted.
All right. So what is the prepared action and what is the
Sebastian,
trigger?
Can you do that like a little bit to the right of Sebastian, or left to Sebastian, please? Just
That's why
you
I said
did that, and
clear
I
the
just
door.
see. Yeah. Okay. So sorry.
He does not
DM,
clear
can
the
you
door.
move me to the right of the door one.
There you go. Is that better?
Yep, he does not clear the door. Yep. That is the deal. All right.
All right. So the trigger is as soon as one of these guys come out the door, I'm gonna blast them.
Got it. All right. After your turn, the door closes.
It's just you and me, Steel Defender.
and you watch as one of the tiles falls away.
Yes. Oh no. Don, you're on your own, buddy.
Chillin',
That is
you get that kid. You
that
get
is
that kid. Okay?
that is Roman's turn. Dow, you're up.
Oh.
All right. I look upwards for a moment. I know that there's an elevator. That shaft is blocked by the elevator right now,
For
right?
the top, yes.
For the top. But there's another story I can go to, right?
Correct. There's a second story
Right.
that has an opening in it.
Oh,
Would you say it's dim in here?
It is dim light in there for sure.
Baby, you know what we doing.
Maybe you know what we do.
Yeah, so I'm gonna consume one of my cool little floaty things. My sheet is fucked up right now, by the way. I can't see anything but spells. But anyways, I use one of my, let's see, it gave them back to me earlier in the chat. I can reference this correctly. Steps of Night as a bonus
Excellent.
action, giving me a fly speed, and I'm gonna fly up to is the second story maybe take me 10 to 15 feet to fly up to?
It is 20 feet.
20 feet. All right, I fly up in there and I tuck over to the side, out of the way of the elevator. And I say, "Sayonara, Steel Defender."
Bastion is vaguely annoyed.
Can't carry your man fly. You've seen Futurama, right?
All right. So the first thing that happens is that the wait, let's see. Where are we at in the turn? Let's all right. So Clay Golem number one
Don't like that.
is this one right here. It does not do anything. It just continues to look down at the Steel Defender. This Clay
Bottom
Golem
right.
that is the
Next is top right.
top right. It
Oh boy, dice roll. Hey,
falls
it's private. I can't see
down.
it.
Oh no, it was a 4. As
But it's green lightning.
you watch as so Dow gets to actually observe, and so does the Steel Defender. But all that Dirk and Sebastian are able to hear is the satisfying sound of
Yeah.
High five.
Then you hear a small voice of Dow from inside the building. You got it.
As that happens, you watch as the top portion of the tower shifts like a horrible game of Jenga. Dow, go ahead and make an insight check.
Yeah. I can do that. Do I have advantage on this because I'm inside the tower?
Yeah.
Because I'm inside the tower.
Oh man. How do I get advantage?
Oh my god! I was gonna say
one and I'm glad it wasn't the one that you ended up rolling. It seems fine. Play that as your character. Everything is bone.
Yeah.
Don't metagame at all.
Everything's fine. This is fine.
If like you're concerned about putting your feet down on this floor, because that might be the thing that shifts this entire tower.
I'm just gonna stay flying.
You stay flying, but you also are starting to consider
Will you tell me about the
exits.
second story in this tower as the third or fourth potential story starts to slide off?
Let's go ahead and so as just a description, the second floor is stable, free from signs of collapse. Not so much with the third floor right now. Decaying books covered the floor. Their subjects varied with many open to random pages. Time and exposure had made most of the books unreadable. On the southern wall, about 4 feet up on an alcove, a meticulously crafted bust of a middle-aged man. As you enter, the bust captures your attention. Its eyes shift and follow you. From the bust, a voice emerges, filling the air with a simple greeting. Hello.
So it's like, hello! Like, that's a recording.
So that is what the second floor looks like. I'm going to try to move you to
Cool.
the second floor
No.
if you would like.
Yeah.
All right. And come on.
Oh, yep.
You can see now. You're good.
I see the bust of Mozart and a bunch of old books.
There you are, and a dilapidated floor, and above you, you are seeing the moon starting to come through the wall above you, as the
I look
as
at
the
the
top of the
statue of
tower.
Mozart. I look at the bust and I say, it's gonna be a big night.
All right, excellent. Clay Golem number 3 um, begins to move toward the moves up to um, the steel defender and decides that that was what attacked its friend, and goes in for an attack. Oh god, I was hoping it was going to be a fucking. I'm praying for a nat 1 from one of these golems as they miss and hit the tower instead.
Right.
All right,
I'm
13
actually
points.
unsure how many. I don't have a stat sheet.
All right. So it takes
Is it
13
dead?
points of hit points or damage, and it is reduced to 0 hit points.
Okay, because I question. I kind of I hear it break. And it's like, every time. Why do I even?
All right, Sebastian, it is your turn.
Okay, so Sebastian has decided something. Can he ask Dirk to go first and break down the door?
You know it's not a good idea, right?
No, it is.
I mean, we got
I'm
electrified
going
the
to.
last time.
I'm going. Oh, actually, never mind. Can you just go up and open the door?
Who, me or you?
Me.
Yeah, you can go up and open the door.
Sebastian goes up to the door. Is it different?
Is it different?
Yeah, like are the symbols still in the same order?
No.
We
One
did
of the
that.
symbols. One of the
Robin
symbols.
removed one.
Robin removed one of the symbols. One of the symbols is on the floor.
Oh, so I can just put it up and put it on the door
You can.
and open. All right, I do that. I open up the door and I cast grease on the guy to the left of the top left one.
Top left one. Got it. All right.
Yes, okay, there we
Now,
go.
does the saving throw happen at his turn or now?
At his turn.
All
He
right.
starts his turn in the grease. So I do that and I calmly just close the door again.
Grease has been
See.
grease has been applied, and the
As I just spit out
door
another
closed.
lob and I tell Dirk, my mouth's starting to get dry.
Oh,
Starting to get dry. What
I
does that
walk,
mean?
I walk back over to him because I'm not standing near that entrance.
got it. Yep, makes
I say,
sense.
yeah, let's just not do that. Yeah, can you move me up next? Okay,
Yep.
there you go. All right, that's my turn.
All right, that is your turn. Dirk, you're up next.
I'm just gonna hang on, and anything that comes out the door is gonna get blasted. So, unless I see the kid, I'm gonna
All
blast
right.
him.
So go ahead and make a perception check.
Alrighty. opened up sheet.
But find that kid. If I were out there, we'd find that kid immediately.
Oh. Okay. Hey, can I? I'm gonna tell Dirk to please yell to Dow to get out of there, or do something involving getting out of there. Make it subtle.
All right. You hear the sounds of the tower cracking and continuing. It seems like it's ready to go here at any moment. Do you want to back up further, or are you good with where you're at?
Yeah, let's go ahead and back up a bit.
Okay.
I'm just gonna back up like 20 more feet.
Take me with you.
All right.
Yeah, I'll put my hand on Sebastian's shoulder and just kind of like pull him on back with me.
Dow,
All right, that would be a grapple. Yeah.
flower of the moon.
Do I? So in the collapsing of the tower, which
Yes.
is happening actively, have any of the dilapidated floorboards in the ceiling broken open? Is there any way I can fly to the top floor without using the elevator?
Yes, but you'll need to make a dexterity saving throw or a acrobatics check to see
Okay.
whether you can remove a Jenga block from the tower, essentially.
Ooh. Okay. Well, before I resort to that, do I see any other way to get up to the top? I have a few questions. Do I see any other way to get up to the top?
You could fly out the window.
Can I go out the window and go back up? Okay. I'm gonna walk over to the window and like test the magical barrier. Right? And if it allows me to, I will in fact go out the window, fly up, and but if it doesn't seem like it's gonna allow me to fly out, like what I want to do to exit the tower is slowly fly out. So if I'm gonna lose the ability to fly,
you still have detect magic up, right?
yes,
It's active. Okay. So one of the things that you notice is that as you were flying up after this event had happened, right? Something interesting that you note is when you look at the bust of Mozart there, you see him shimmering with magic. You see a few other things faintly shimmering with magic.
Okay.
And you also realize you're flying.
Oh, duh.
What did I miss?
That the beginning of the collapse,
not working now.
that the anti-magnetic field, magic field, is not working.
Yeah, great.
However, as you fly out the window,
yep,
you do notice a shit ton of evocation magic surrounding the tower.
Well, specific, maybe even surrounding the window above, like the window to the.
It encases the tower. If someone,
all right,
it seems though that
okay. So I duck out to see that. I duck right back in, and I'm gonna try to thread the needle and Jenga my way up to the top.
As you fly back in, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh fuck me! That's right. Oh, that door's on the outside. Okay, I'll go back in. All right, let's go. Let's go. Oh, it's a saving throw or a check?
Saving throw.
Saving throw.
All right, you got it.
Isn't it the same for you?
Oh no.
No.
Oh, sorry. It was supposed to be.
Moly.
It was supposed to be 60. It was supposed to be 60-10. Let me roll that again.
Oh.
I was rolling it
I don't
though.
know about that.
I just keep it personally. That seems like a pretty good roll.
Yeah, I think you just needed to roll 2 more.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
That's way too much. That's way too much.
Yeah.
All right.
In the middle is probably appropriate.
So what's nice about this though is that
I don't know yet.
With you failing the saving throw, you also don't get through the window. It locks up your entire body and repels you. All right. You take 38 points of damage.
Oh my god. Okay.
And you hear the sound of, again, the cacophony of the tower starting to come down. All right. It takes a few moments for it to collapse. The three of you,
Yeah.
though, are standing there looking at the mighty tower of Azkaban.
Can I take a quick moment and heal myself?
You certainly may.
Is
In,
that cool?
in, inside the rubble, you watch as you hear a sound of triumph as a clay golem inside of the tower successfully passes his dexterity saving throw to be able to try to get up onto his hands and knees inside the rubble on the grease.
Oh my god, it stands out.
Sebastian, you know, it's just about a tower falling on it. I'm gonna be honest with you two. We should probably get going.
What, does it look bloodied? That's what I want to know.
It is just it
How
is
would we?
you just see the kind of the shifting of the rubble as the clay golems are attempting um,
Okay.
to shift their way out. It's going to take quite a bit of work, and
Okay.
in the
I thought. Okay, hold on. Pause.
yeah.
I thought Esmeralda was here.
So did I.
All
you-
right.
So
Dow will blink and cast see invisibility, and change away from detect magic into see invisibility, and I am just blowing spells.
as you start to scan the area, all right. So you drop the crackling of magic that is in the rubble in front of you, and that vision disappears, and your eyes blink with pale, um, lidless sight, and you start to scan around. And go ahead and make a perception check.
Yeah. When you tell me that Esmeralda's not here, but some spider is watching me from the ethereal again,
I will not.
I am gonna flip. 13.
13.
Dang.
All right. So as you scan around at whatever
Oh, you fucker!
at whatever distance is outside of your spell ranges and weapons ranges, you see a small boy on crested on the hill, flipping you two birds, and then disappears into the shrub growth of the of Barovia, and that is where we will end tonight's session.
Well, we took down their tower. I'm gonna say that was intentional.
The wet bandits
Oh,
were
absolutely.
not successful.
We actually destroyed the house.
I mean, I thought to myself at that point because I thought about let's just trap up the golems. In my head I thought, well, if it just destroys the he wouldn't do it. Probably just make the thing start to.
He doesn't have a
spells
map
later.
of a destroyed tower. It's gonna be fine.
That was the last nail in the
Surely.
coffin for me. Was when you switched the map to this. I was like, fuck.
Yep.
I was like,
How the heck did
no,
the kid survive?
because
Oh, wait.
the three of you were outside of the tower discussing what it was that you were going, like how you were going to arrange
Yeah,
the stuff.
he just,
Oh,
And then if you
he just, like,
notice, there
snuck
were some
out.
private rolls that were happening, right?
Yeah.
As one was him finding you guys, and then two, if you would have walked on the other side of the tower, there was hempen rope that had descended from the backside of the tower,
Yeah.
and he had a scroll of greater invisibility. And rather than just getting the fuck out of there, he decided to use a hand crossbow to shoot one of the golems, which he had been expressly told, do not fuck with the golems. Don't fuck with the golems. Don't touch them. Just tell them up. Just tell them down. Don't do anything else. Don't look at them. Just tell them what to do, Rovan. And that has been incredibly difficult for him to not touch
Oh, I bet.
the shiny red
course.
button. And finally,
He's a little
he got to
shit.
see what would happen if he touched the shiny red button.
And he loves
He
it.
was not expecting the entire fucking tower to go down.
All right, so this is what I want. I want when they ask him, Rovin, how could you have possibly done this?
How could you have possibly destroyed the tower? You must have touched the golems. He's going to say, but the evil party was here.
What is happening right now is as Rovin is walking away feeling really good about himself, he's like, Esmeralda's gonna be so fucking pissed, man. That was our fucking home. At least the fucking wagon's okay.
Yeah, he's like, wait until Esmeralda hears I dropped the fucking house on him.
I dropped the fucking house on them. Shit. Hopefully there wasn't a lot of cool shit in there. Oh, fuck.
Well, there was a speaking statue, which is always pretty cool.
Also, cutscene to Busty, the sentient stone bust. Hello? Hello? Fuck.
Oh, dude.
This sucks.
He's gonna be alone for a long time.
And a little bit of grease drips down his face.
Right?
Great.
This couldn't get any worse.
The party's gonna love this.
Great.
Busty will return in Avengers Doomsday.
He has an artificer body.
He's now the head of one of the stone golems.
Oh, that's even better. Heck yeah.
Yeah. He does it like Crom from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He's in the
I'm just
stomach.
thinking about it's just one of the stone golems carrying around the bust. All right.